But we have to address mental health. I talk everything mental health. It's about to get real heavy. So the whole act of Antonio Brown walking off is really him crying. He has to bring attention. Now, the act of pulling off the jersey and doing all that in front of millions of people, in front of the coaches, it's just like a grown child giving a temper tantrum. And when your emotions are heightened like that, and you don't know, it might have ADHD or something like that, and when it's triggered and it's heightened like that, yes, you get like that. I had mental breakdowns before. And you just break down. And he's walking off. He walks off, waves out to the crowd, leaves. He could have quit after the game. He could have stayed. If it could have been done differently. After the game, behind closed doors, it just makes the whole NFL look crazy. But it makes, I'm talking specifically for the black community right now, it makes us look bad too, because it shows that he's actually having mental issues right now. That Antonio Brown situation, it's crazy. But it shows that if you don't deal with your mental issues, it'll destroy you. It'll destroy you. But if he's seeing this right now or whatever, man, you good, brother. Like, life moves on. Whatever the media say, it ain't nothing that goes for every other brother and sister that's dealing with mental issues. We need to have empathy, because it's a major problem. It don't matter if you have $1 million or whatnot. When you're dealing with real mental issues, it needs to be addressed. And sometimes people need to seek medical attention. That's really what it's all about. We can't really be bashing football players, sports players, entertainers, because put yourself in their situation and put a spotlight on yourself. And maybe that's his way of letting people know that I have something's going on. I'm crying out. Instead of laughing, bashing, help the brother. That's really what it's all about. And when you see anybody else having mental breakdowns, figure out what is really going on. Find out the root of the problem. Now, when the coach in the conference said something on the lines of Antonio Brown is no longer with the team, that's still wrong. It's not helping the situation at all. He should have never said that. He's no longer with the team. Next, let's talk about the game. Kind of brush it off, not addressing the mental problem, not addressing the root of the problem, which is sad, But you got to understand what is really happening and what is really going on. Forget football. Let's address the mental illness. Now, for him to really, he needs to really address like what's really going on. It might be something dealing